back, nail babes. Today I'm going to be showing y'all another holiday set. I went ahead and stuck with my press-ons this time, and this was actually a last-minute Christmas nail set. So I basically chose to go with extra long, full cover coffin nails, and I also decided to try the broken glass effect, and this set came out so freaking cute, and I am so proud. This is actually the first time that I've done it with these types of nails, and honestly it was a little bit of a struggle, to be honest with y'all. This is the first time I've ever done super long nails on myself, and I was like, how do people function like this? But honestly, it wasn't that much of a struggle as far as like picking things off the ground or like changing my son's diapers or preparing his food, but very, very different for me. But you know what, it was Christmas, and I was like, why not? So once I'm done making sure all of the nails are the shape that I want, I go back in and I buff all of the nails out, making sure that the surface is as smooth as possible. This is really helpful when you're applying your gel paints. And then on top of that, in my experience, I have yet to see my nail paint chip off. And I feel like the buffing really helps with that. Just make sure that when you're done with all of that, that you do go back in with some swiper alcohol and just kind of clean the surface off, just to make sure that you aren't leaving any dust behind. And of course, make sure that you used a lint-free wipe. Very helpful when you're wiping your nails. And then that way you're all prepped to go for that nail art. We're getting closer and closer to the fun part. Here I decided to go with 4 different shades of green. It all started with my forest green that I have from my Savvyland collection. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce the actual brand name, but anyway, I use these gels paint a lot, and if you guys haven't already looked before, I do have the links down below if you guys are interested in buying some. These are super long lasting, and I just love them. I feel like they're very well pigmented, and here I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the process of me going through each nail and the colors that I use. It all goes based on this particular color. Once I decided that I was going to go with 4 different shades, I didn't want to go too far off on the colors, so I chose to use the forest green and just kind of start blending in white, and this gave me the extra 3 shades, and I feel like they came out super cute. It was kind of like a mint green set, and I loved it. get that broken and cracked ice look, I decided to use a clear builder gel while using the plastic wrap technique. And I basically just added that gel, and as you can see here, I'm tapping around that plastic wrap and then curing it under the light. So if you guys are liking the video so far, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. And while you're there, turn on those notifications so you know next time a video drops. Finally at the fun part, guys. Here is the nail art. I decided to do different snowflakes on pretty much each finger. Now I did kind of go with a sweater texture on the thumb, but everything that I did on top of the base coat all is going to have a acrylic powder finish because I really wanted to go for that kind of sugar 3D look and feel. I tried the glitter, but I wanted to do something that wasn't too shiny. I really wanted something to help the nail art stand out, and I felt like the acrylic powder did just that. So basically what I'm going to show you guys is I'm going to go ahead and draw the nail art, and then I'm going to apply a pretty kind of thin layer of acrylic powder on top, and then I'm going to cure it, and then I'm just going to dust whatever was left over from that powder off of the nail. So I'm going to show you guys all of that, and I'm going to repeat that on pretty much each finger. So I definitely chose to do something a little different on my right hand. I chose to do the second to darkest green shade on my ring finger, and then that cracked, broken ice look on my other two fingers, which is my middle and my index finger. Of a better way to do all of the nail art and that acrylic powder effect. I chose to do all of the nail art without curing anything at all, and then I went back in with the acrylic powder to give it that sugary look, and I'm going to go ahead and repeat that on all of the fingers, and then I'll show you guys the final look. guys, here is the final look. I absolutely love how these came out. Oh my goodness. If you guys feel the same, please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I appreciate y'all's support. Thank you so much for watching.